It's kind of Groundhog Day. You know, you finish up a game on Sunday, and immediately I actually get right onto the games on what I'm going to prepare for starting Monday. I mean, you're still watching Sunday night games. You still have Monday games, obviously, but I know my schedule about a week or two in advance. So I start on those games right away. I recap what happens. And then you start researching. And I find, to be honest, you know, Twitter, as we all do, it's one of the best tools you can use. It's the new AP wire. So basically, I follow every beat reporter there is for every team that I cover. And I set it all up like, okay, it is the time that the Broncos are going to be facing the Raiders. And I'm going to, you know, look at each one of those beat reporters, and I'm going to follow them and see, because they are there every day. I just fly in on Friday. And so, you know, and they're with the team every week. They understand, they know the ins and outs. So I do that. I read all the local newspapers. I read, whether it's The Athletic even, you know, all of the big time newspapers, and really just focus on those teams at that moment. I kind of block out what else is happening because, you know, I really want to dig in deep. And then I start uncovering those stories. And again, a lot of my stories are going to be based on what's happening on the field. And they might be relevant because, you know, someone on the Raiders might have worked out with someone on the Broncos, you know, during quarantine or whatever it might be. And you might want to bring this story to light. So I start uncovering those stories. I usually get about 3 per team that are really good and really solid, because as we talked about earlier, most likely you're not getting all of those on. I follow the injuries. I make phone calls, reach out to, you know, PR guys and gals just to figure out, you know, what their stories are. And then we come in on Friday. We meet with the teams and go to practice on Friday. We meet with the teams again on Saturday with the away team that's coming in. And then we sit down with our production team and go over our storylines. And, you know, we rank them, like, what's really important to you? You know, what do you need a graphic to back you up? What kind of video do you need? You know, can I use this Instagram post that Tom Brady did? Can we get clearance for that? All these kind of things that that can support a sideline report too, and make it look even better. And I think the next level is really getting the reporters in sync with a play-by-play and announcers. And so I'll talk to Tony and Jim all the time and say, what are you guys going to talk about? What are your biggest story points that I can help you out with? And so they'll start talking in something, and I'll, you know, talk to my producer and say, I can add to that. And then it's a team, you know, so all of that hard work that you're doing through the week really could fit perfectly into a broadcast.